We are back. What we are doing now, after talking about iambs and practicing with the iambs a little bit and practicing with iambic pentameter, we are going to look at those poems that I sent you. So go ahead and look at those two poems, or actually three poems. The first one that we are going to do together, and then the second one you guys are going to work on as a team, and then the third one you guys are going to do individually. So let's read that first poem together, okay? So it says, "Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaf hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou ought'st. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growst. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee." So let's make sure that as we're looking at this poem, we are remembering the rhyme scheme of a sonnet. So remember that we start always with the letter A when we're looking at rhyme scheme, right? And so that letter A would go at the end of that first line. Okay, so go ahead and put an A, and you can make it whatever color you want, at the end of that first line. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Okay. Now let's look at the last word of that second line, temperate. Does day rhyme with temperate? No. So then you get the next letter in the alphabet, which is B. So next to temperate, you're going to write the letter B. Now we're going to look at the word May. Does May rhyme with day?
Yeah.
And what letter did we have next to day? So then you put a letter A next to the word May. What about date? Doesn't matter. Date. Does date rhyme with May? Does it rhyme with temperate? So remember that little video that we watched, how it was saying that Shakespeare had like a different way of pronouncing words? So we pronounce that word temperate, but they would pronounce it temperate. So temperate and date, they rhyme, right? So that letter B would go next to date as well. We good so far? Any questions? All right. So based on what we know about rhyme scheme of a sonnet, what do you think the next one will be? Do you C? Because it's not going to rhyme with either the word day or May, or temperate or date, right? So the next word is shines. And shines, does that rhyme with either of those two words? No. So we put a letter C next to it. What about dimmed? Nope. So that gets a new letter, which is D. Okay, the next one is declines. What does declines rhyme with? Shines. Awesome. And untrimmed rhymes with dimmed. So it gets the letter D. So the next line is the word is what?
Fade.
Fade. So does fade rhyme with day or temperate or dimmed or declines?
No.
So it gets a new
Letter.
Which would be E. Nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. Is oast rhyme with fade or any of the other letters for that matter? No. So it gets a new letter, which is F. And shade rhymes with fade, which is the letter E. And grossed rhymes with oast, which is F. And C and the are both the letter, and C and the are the ends of a what? Couplet. Awesome.
So we just have to do that for the last two?
Mm-hmm.